Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. Welcome back to our blind playthrough of Subnautica Below Zero. For a second there, I thought I was actually like outside in the water, not in this room, until I moved the camera there. So today I'm coming back to recording. This is my first recording of the day.
Seek fluid intake.
I shall. My several of the previous recordings I did kind of next to each other yesterday.
Vital
so I have been
stabilizing.
Thank you. That's what I like to hear. Thank you, Horseshoe Shrub, for your generous contributions, let us say, to my health and well-being. So, it's kind of interesting. Hey, I just noticed, hang on. There. I have to actually point at the bottom of it to scan it. I just noticed the scanner icon. Which, you might have noticed I'm a lot more used to in this game than I was in the last one, where I basically ignored it for the entire game. So yeah, it's kind of interesting because sometimes I record a few episodes in a go, or a couple of episodes in a go, if I'm at all able. And because I'm so wrapped up, I'm so excited about coming back to Subnautica, I'm having such a good time with this game, I'm using whatever time I can to jump back into this game. I'm thinking about it when I'm not playing it, and really excited to come back in. But of course, you guys are watching these episodes if you're watching currently. If you're watching in the future, you might be just binging them. Lucky you, good on you. But if you're watching them as they're sort of being recorded and released, you'll be watching them every few days. So, the last several episodes, which for me was yesterday, I was a little bit sick, a bit of a sore throat, so you would have heard that in my voice. Today I'm a bit better. I'm not 100%, but I'm definitely substantially improved. So hopefully things will go well. But once again, you might hear, I don't know, my voice might not be completely up to it at all points, or might be a little bit different to how it is normally. So. Okay, so today, what we did yesterday was set ourselves up for a lot of making. I really just have acquired so many new things, and need and desperately want to make so many of these things to have this huge upgrade of abilities. So we've made a very, very good start on that, and I'm keen to kind of finish my little list here of things at the beginning of this episode, and then get out there, and then get myself out there. While I remember that I have these two magnetite though, what I want to do is pop into... I don't even need to pop into the scanner room. I mean, I want to. Welcome aboard, Captain. I want to pop into the scanner room, but let's just do this. Where are scanner room... upgrades, is that what they're called? Scanner room upgrades. Okay, so several of these, and the best ones, I think, they need magnetite. So speed upgrade we can already do. Silver ore and gold, easy. Scanner room range upgrade, copper ore and magnetite, can do. I only have 2 magnetite on me, so I can only make 2 of these. Only 2 of them need magnetite anyway, so that's fine. But I mean, of course we could stack the range upgrade. It's not a big deal. This is just the scanner. Look, this is just my Shallows home. I know this scanner room is... Well, you know what? I was going to say I know this scanner room isn't going to pick up a huge amount because of where we're located. But actually, let us remember that there was an alien facility right on my doorstep here. And actually... like at least, I don't know how far away it was, but it wasn't very far. Like at least one, and I think 2 alien artifacts. So, actually, scanner room here might be a really good idea with some substantial range upgrades. But either way, I can only do 1. So this one is really important though. This is a game changer. So let's pin it. Let's get we might as well do both Oh yeah, I'm pinning too many things. All right, let's get to making. So let's do computer chip and copper ore to get these things done. Great. I know I'm sort of jumping all over the place a little bit with all of this crafting, but you know, bit by bit we'll get there, right? Bit by bit we'll get there. Okay, so we've got a copper, we've got our magnetite. That is great. For a computer chip, I'm gonna need more table coral because I needed other table coral as well. You know what? This is gonna make this is, you know, like not how I want to organize my room or anything, but honestly, this is just gonna make everything easier. I can, you know, we can redecorate at some other point, but let's just do this for the time being. Okay. Cool. That just makes things simpler. So for I really should know microchip off by heart by now. I always know it's table coral. It's table coral, copper wire. A gold and copper wire, that's it, and 2 table coral samples. Okay, so we can do this. Let's get another gold, check if I have any other copper wire. I know I should just do a large storage. I'm just just getting by, you know, for the time being, because I want to have another room. I want to do a massive, like, good, you know, storage, like big storage lockers, all of that sort of stuff. Okay, all right. I'm just kind of getting a sense, you know, fresh today, getting a sense of like what I got and what I don't got. All right, let's go and pick up a bunch of copper and some table coral, and you know, whatever else happens. Titanium. Sure, some titanium as well. Once I get these things made, and by the way, I am including prawn suit in this if I am able to get all of that done as well. I'm really keen. I think I'm keen, if you know, to go out in prawn suit, but God, there's so many places to try, right? Like, look right in front of me. I've got these 2, you know, alien artifact. Oh no, sorry, that's an artifact. That's the body cache. Is that? That's the one we knew about, right? Because that's directly below Beacon 3. That's directly, and Beacon 3 is the let's just get these things here. Beacon 3 is the Omega Lab. Yeah. So that's the one we knew about anyway. So the alien told us after we sort of already learned something was there. I think Alan even said that it was a body part. Well, actually, it's just body, isn't it? Like, I know I'm drowning here. So it's tissue, skeleton, and organ. Okay, so they're all body parts, right? They're all body parts, and we don't know which one it is. I'm kind of just getting a bunch of stuff. We're gonna need lots of things. Okay, this is all titanium. It's all titanium. As much as titanium is super useful, I could really use some oxygen. I could really use some copper at the moment. I've still got space at least. I always need so much copper. Hello? Everyone's getting very excited there. Aha, my good friend table coral. Copper, excellent. I could do with a big, like a grouping of table coral. That would be great. Oh man, I love having this bigger capacity. What was it called? The ultra capacity. Yeah, we'll just leave that. Ultra capacity oxygen tank. It makes life so much easier. So much easier. Okay. Ah, damn. Quick. Drop. Copper, where have you gone? I need you. Okay. Alright, if there's not an oxygen plant within sight, let's just go up for a big breath. That's probably a nice little amount of copper, but I would like to come away with a little bit more, and definitely... Hey, penguins! And I've got to try out... This is one of the other big things that I didn't get to in the last episode. I have made my spy penguin, and I need to try it out. So I definitely want to try it out. I've got to remember I cannot use it. I cannot use it in the water. I want to try it out in near Delta Station where we found... Oh, okay. What's going in there? I want to try it out in Delta Station where we found that mysterious machine that really just seems to be exactly a spot. There we go. For a spy penguin. Spy penguin. Penguin. I need some more lead as well, don't I? Let's do that. Okay, lead. Thank you. Titanium. A little bit less, thank you. Copper. Lead, I will take that very happily. And let's see if we can spy some table corals. We're doing pretty good for lead and copper. That is a very nice smack of copper. Very, very nice. Single table coral. I'm gonna need a lot more. Is this a PDA? This was just mean. Pietra. On my application I mentioned that I had severe galleophobia, which is, wait for it, fear of sharks. So imagine my surprise when I discovered the brute sharks here. There's a reason they didn't call them gentle sharks. Anyway, the research outpost is half finished. I scraped my leg on a broken piece of coral. The blood drew a brute shark and I couldn't build the rest fast enough. I used an air bladder to get to the surface. I dropped the builder tool inside the base. If anyone makes it down there, they can have it. That's very funny and sad for Pietra. The research outpost is half finished. What do you mean by research outpost? Here? Maybe it's here. Because did we find a builder tool fragment there? Maybe. I was like, what on earth research outpost do you mean? I reckon that's it. Aha. This is what I'm looking for. Do we even know Pietra? I can't remember if that name has come up in the other, logs that we've found. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad, and that's a good amount of everything. If I happen to find another couple more table corals on the way up, haha. Possibly pushing it a little bit, but I think we can do it. Great. Gosh, this is still so beautiful, right? Look at this. Look at this for a beginning area. It's so good. I don't get tired of this. I do not get tired of really anything in these games. It's just, I keep saying this, right? But it's just so spectacular. Look at that. It's just so spectacular and lovely and calming, despite all of the terrors in this game. to swim around in the ocean and just look at the majesty of these landscapes. Okay, we're going to be able to do some good making, some good crafting with this. We should breathe. Breathe first.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, do I actually need to pop... Do I need to do anything in the fabricator? Copper ore... I need to make the computer chip, that's what I need. Copper wire. Microchip. We're going to need some more for the prawn as well. So let's make another one. Brilliant. I'm going to need copper wire also for water filtration, which I need to kind of build another room for, I think, realistically. But that's fine. Nice. Okay, let's get a few of these done then. Obviously I can, you know, the great thing about scanner room upgrades is you can move them between scanner rooms. If I decide this is not really where I ultimately want these upgrades, they're not like going to waste or anything. Nice, that's my magnetite gone, but theoretically I know where I can make more. Cool. And can I do... I just need to bring a gold and a silver ore for the speed upgrade. But the range upgrade is the thing, right? The range upgrade, this is the thing that truly makes a scanner room. I mean, arguably that and the cameras, right? But at the moment, I'm not too worried about that. Later on, that'll be a real asset. Okay, so this is the ice. That's the ice. Just kind of getting a bit of a... Yeah, I think we sort of know this well. One of the best things is being able to see where there are underground tunnels. Do I know what this is? So that is a bit to the side of the emergency supply cache. I don't know. I don't know. I may... God, that really... My skin went cold then. I was like, what the hell is happening? It just went totally black. We're back. I actually can't even remember if I've been under here. It may well have been where I found the alien artifact. The problem is that without doing this in the scanner, you know, without being in the scanner room and kind of getting a spatial map in my head of the area, when I'm just kind of randomly going around, it makes it difficult for me to go, oh yeah, like that's what that area is, etc., etc. And then there's this one. I don't know. That is just kind of east. All right.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay, that's good enough for me for now. We've got those there, and I can always. The great thing is we've got the HUD chip now, which I think makes a huge difference, just in general terms. So what is next? We have... I can unpin that and unpin that. And what else have I got on here that I want to move? I do want to do control room, but I don't think it's necessarily important to do right now. So I don't think I think I'll do that in my next serious base.
Vital signs
I'm going to build... Obviously, I've got plans to build a more substantial, center of operations somewhere a bit further out, wherever that is, and I reckon that'll be the place for the control room. Especially since we don't really have energy issues here. We have the sun. This thing is working well even with one single little solar panel, so we're pretty good. I've got a rock grub. How cool is that? I mean, wow. I can put you guys around here until I till I get myself some alien containment for you. Test override module. We'll be, yeah, let's use that as well. Let's, because this is how we become friends with Marguerite. This is how we become friends with Marguerite. Okay. Alright. So, moon pool. Moon pool, and it's interesting that we're going to need a moon pool and a sea truck base. Either way. Let me just look at how easy is it for me. Oh my god, moon pool. How easy is it for me to build a multi-purpose room from here, and then I can get water filtration going. You're being blocked by the scanner room there. That sucks. I mean, we could build up. I guess that's easiest, isn't it? Oh, hang on. We can't build up. Because I already started building there. Okay, there we go. My building problems are already beginning. My blind spots. Okay, so that should hopefully mean we just need to get a ladder in there, and then I can have an upper floor. What, where's a good... Are you gonna work there? Okay, 2 more titanium. Great. Fabulous. And then water filtration, you need an aerogel and 3 titanium. Let's finally make an aerogel. What do you need? Gel sack and ruby. Ah, so this, I have 1 ruby, don't I? I have just 1 ruby. Gel sack. Oh no, I have 2. I have 2 rubies. Beautiful. Something I have to keep in mind as well, I thought about this a few episodes ago, I don't think I said it, is I seem very often to get new plans from simply building something. So even if I don't necessarily need an item or need a particular tool or something, it does seem like it's a good idea to just build one of everything, because sometimes it seems like doing that generates new blueprints, essentially. Water filtration. I mean, I'm not particularly fussy at the moment with where you go, but I'm gonna pick there. This is great. Are we, there we go. Large waters coming up. Large waters coming up. I have to see how this works with like draining my, draining my energy, but that's fantastic. Bit by bit we can build up a good stock of things. Alright, water filtration is a go. Let's unpin you. And I've got to remember when I do, yeah. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this as well with the moon pool. Alright, so more chips. More chips. Again, my brain is jumping around all over the place, but I'm just thinking, since power charger is sitting there anyway, let's just charge this other power cell. Actually, that one's full. Is the other one also draining? And then you'll be ready to go whenever we need to head out. 100, that's good. Look at that. My multi, hey, it's the back of the Ah, that's so cool. It's the back of the water filtration system. Alright. What I'm just having a look for is, do I have another power cell sitting somewhere? I think I already checked for this, but I do. Alright, so let's get that out of there and just put it here. You know, obviously it doesn't need to charge, but then I know where they are. Okay, great. Because I need power cell for building prawn. So prawn, power cell, enameled glass. So we're gonna need diamond. Can't remember if it's 1 or 2 diamonds. We're gonna need some glass or some quartz. What have I got around? I have quartz. I think it's 2. Hang on, how much glass do you need? Oh, there we go. Alright, and next is plasteel ingot, titanium ingot, and 2 lithium. I'm gonna need another one of these anyway. Okay. Lithium. 1, 2. And there's an ingot. Easy. Easy. Oh my god, this is so exciting. And I just need to take one of these now. It's better to... I think for something like this, it probably is better to take... I think some things you build, it doesn't matter whether the power cell or the battery is empty or not. I suspect for this, if I put a half-full power cell into the construction of the prawn, I think, you know, it will not... the prawn will not have full power once it's made. Okay. Prawn suit, go! Oh my god, so exciting! It's the rebirth of Mango! It's the rebirth of Mango! So excellent. Mango! Mango, we're on the same planet! Let me tell you, I've already had so many adventures, but you and I are going to have so many new adventures together, my friend. I can't name you or change your color just yet, but this is what we're going to go for. Ah, by the way, so something I was going to say is I have realized that I can't actually build Marguerite's prawn suit. I realized that all that was scanning and getting a description, like getting an entry for her suit, not that we could actually get it. I got a bit excited there, but that's fine. This is the better prawn suit. This is the actual functional, awesome prawn suit of my dreams. This is my family member, Mango. That's where I sit inside Mango. This is my buddy. Nice bunch of storage. To be honest, probably a good idea to get a couple of things like that into Mango.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh my god. Oh, this feels so good. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, we're still going up. Oh, we're like full on freaking hovering. Huh. That felt new. Oh my god, it feels so good. It feels so good. To the moon! To the moon, Mango. You and me. You and me. Oh, it really does feel... I'm so glad that I feel, like I'm quite well practiced at prawn suit now, as opposed to the very first time I got in one when it was very awkward. I'm gonna need some catching up, obviously, but dang, I do feel the power. I do feel the power. Oh, that sound is so excellent. That sound is so excellent. So hang on, let's take a look what we got here. Speed boost. Oh, hey. Hang on here. Let me try this again. Normal walking, normal walking. Huh. Alright, that's going to be the sound of me running away from things. Interesting. Interesting. And that's going to be the sound of me trying desperately to not die. That's really when those things are going to be used. I look forward to working with you, Prawn.
Seek fluid intake.
I shall. Okay, let's just have a drink of water. Just to make this a bit quicker. Actually, I'm going to need to bring a bit more water and stuff with me, aren't I? We've got our afterburner upgrade as well. Let's get that in. So, there's so many upgrades. It is almost overwhelming. It's hard to keep up with, but we're getting there. Bam. Hang on, let's take a look at... Okay, how is this going to work? I don't know. Oh, there we go. It didn't actually tell me what the... Dang. That feels very powerful as well. Okay, I like it. Do I have other things in here to get out? Oh yeah. This, I mean, it 100% just looks like a penguin, right? 100% just looks like a penguin. So we've got a very good amount. Battery, a bit of water, that's pretty good. Let's put that other first aid kit in there, just so we've got 2 in here. And everything else here, let's get this. And that'll all be useful for my making anyway. Okay. Oh, we are getting sorted. But yeah, what are we going to do for today? There are a lot of different directions to go in. There's a lot of different things I can do, and quite frankly, I've got a lot of different vehicles to decide to take out as well. So this is all pretty amazing.
Signs stabilizing.
It's pretty dang amazing to like still be at, I don't know, it's not really like the outset of the game, but honestly, it's not, you know, it's not like, it still kind of feels like it. It still kind of feels like it is at the outset. So it feels amazing to be so well set up already at this stage, you know? Oh, salt. So excellent. That'll be helpful. So that's 68% of the way to some water. Alright. What's next? We can unpin Recyclotron. That's so good! I hadn't even considered what this could be. Recycles items into their constituent parts. That is so excellent! I always wanted to be able to do that, especially, ironically, especially with titanium ingots. When I remember at least once like having made a ton of ingots without really thinking about why, and then going, oh no, I need titanium. Okay, just having a sip of my tea. So that is also, God, that is very, very good. That needs an iron cube. An iron cube and a titanium ingot. Okay, I don't think I need to rush that one, but it's good to know that it's there. I don't need it immediately. Let's oh my God, this aromatherapy lamp. I'm a little bit wondering if I do really need to make Moonpool right now, because I have Prawn. Obviously, I'll need a little home for Prawn at some stage, but maybe it's not a high priority. Either way, we have swim charge fins, ultra high capacity tank, like Prawn. These are all gonna make a huge difference to our exploration. The one thing I really want to consider right now is prawn suit depth module. I need synthetic fibers for. Okay, so that's kind of an issue. We can't get a depth upgrade at this stage until I find spiral plant, and I don't know where that is yet. What else do I need to charge that I don't? Absolutely, you two. Oh, hang on, that is not full. None of these are full batteries. Let's get you charging in there, but I think I have some other full batteries, right? Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's fill everything up. Let's get ready. Flashlight is full. That's good. Okay, great. Kind of have so many batteries. Alright, and I can bring... we'll make more another time, but I can bring those with me for now. Let's make some more waters, cure a couple more peepers, and then I think I'm ready to head off. I think like we'll do the moon pool and the truck, whatever it's called, the truck upgrade another time. What is going... Where's my knife? There we go. My trusty knife. And while I'm here though, this is the thing I didn't look at. Okay. So prawn, without the first upgrade, prawn goes to 400, which is great, and it's better than sea truck, but it is not enough to get down to that area where the body part is. You know, like I guess it would, I don't know, it would get us a bit closer, but I don't know if that's really good enough to just get closer, because ultimately I would still have to sort of go down there myself and come, you know, like come back up for air. And I don't even know if there are, like, aside from where we kept the sea truck anyway, I don't really know if there are, because prawn is reliant on ledges to stand on. So I don't even know if there are ledges for prawn to stand on there. Okay. We might be lucky to get a large water before we head off. What's in you? Let's get everything out. And I think then all of these are empty. Okay. So everything is in the one spot now. Or it will be. It will be in a few seconds. You can go here. I really wonder, like, yeah, what to do with that shaving kit. But I'm not too fussed about it right now. I think we'll figure it out. Oh, you're unpowered. Hang on. How are you going? Oh, you've actually gone nowhere. Really, 70%. Okay. Okay, in that case, let's go lo-fi. Horseshoe shrubs, dependable horseshoe shrub, nuts.
Stabilizing.
Really? If we call them what they are. I've got to move these things because this is so inaccessible. I mean, I could, you know, look, this is not really how I want the room to be arranged. It's just, I've just been getting stuff temporarily here just so I have functional access. Okay. How are we going? Unpowered. I actually do need, I guess I do need to make more power with the water filtration. Maybe we can just do that. What does 2 quartz of copper ore and 2 titanium? I don't know if I've got enough here. It might not be really worth the bother. Oh, okay. No, we can do it. We can do it. Gold. Copper is probably here. No, copper is not here. I turned everything into copper wire, that's what I did. And I don't have my recyclotron to convert it. Okay, I need 1 copper ore, and I think upgrading the power on the base is worth the effort. So let's get this 1 more copper. 1 more copper. We can do it. It would be great if one of you... Nope. Could be copper. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I asked nicely, but... Copper... Really clearing everything up, aren't I?
Seek fluid intake.
I need to seek fluid intake. There we go. Alright. That is good enough. That is good enough. Oh yeah, my prawn suit beacon. Look at all my friends. Look at all my things and friends. Nice. So these are both a fair way away. I think they're basically in kind of the, or near the lily pad area is my assessment of that. Solar panel. This will do, hopefully. Alright. Maybe that makes a difference. I've got so many things. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we probably won't get a large water out of this just yet, but that's fine. That's fine. We've upgraded a lot, and unfortunately, yeah, I can't upgrade a suit. Again, so many things are contingent on this spiral plant find, but that's okay. It's going to be very exciting when we get it. So, what is next? Where are we going first? I kind of think there's so many things over here around the lily pad area that I now want to explore, and that I will be able to better explore with prawn for absolute sure. So we're going there, but I don't think it's where I will go next. I think there are 2 things that I will focus on initially. And they are both to do with Sam. We're kind of finally getting, I think, a little bit to the Sam story. Whoops. Because I think it's time to go and see this Phi robotics lab. And I think we'll also go back to, we'll take the test override module back to Delta Station and give our spy pingling a go as well. Pengal. Pengal, is that your name? You're Pengal. That's my I was like, who is using a freaking fabricator in here if it's not me? Hey, thank you. Ah, so nice of you. And it's already back to work making another one for us. That's brilliant. That's so good. Okay, so we're very fooded up. We're doing well. We're doing well. I'm wondering actually.
Seek fluid intake.
I will. I don't think I will bring the nutrient block. Maybe I will desperately regret that. I'm wondering if it's worth at this stage bringing, since I'm bringing other stuff, you know, like I'm kind of thinking I might leave Pathfinder here for the time being. Always laser cutter. Laser cutter is one of the essential tools now, so for sure laser cutter comes with us. Let's get repair tool at the ready for the time being. Yeah. And the other question for me is propulsion cannon. I'm thinking not for the time being, until I sort of have a bit more of a sense of, where do I actually want to use these things. I think, is ridiculous. Constantly trying to reach these things.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, let's have some proper waters. Let's quickly get a couple of sea monkey. I was like, what the hell is that? Get a couple of bladderfish just to replenish what I just drank. Alright, good. Bit by bit we're solving this issue quite well.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, I'm happy with this amount for the time being. And having large waters is obviously so much better than having these waters as well. So the more of these that I build up, yeah, we're doing well. Unpin all, we'll do that later. We shall save. And like let's go out in prawn. I think it's prawn time. Yes. Oh my god, so good. Okay. Now, I know where Delta Station is, so maybe we go there first. Just to try this out. And then we'll work out, yeah, I think from there, like, we'll go to the robotics lab. So let's try not to jump on our house or our sea truck. Ooh. I wonder if the weather affects prawn, like could damage prawn when they, when it's like dangerous weather. I wonder if I need to be worried about that. Oh my god, so good to be out in prawn. I love this. I love this feeling. Mango, we're back together again. You and I, conceptually, like interdimensionally in a way, have really had some very, very big adventures together. It is so nice to have you resurrected, to have you kind of transported into the below zero, timeline. Let's say universe. I don't know. It's the same universe and it's the same timeline. So, but you know what I mean. It doesn't matter if you know what I mean or not, prawn. We're together again. That's the important thing. My prawn. My prawn. Okay. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Okay, let's stomp our way up the mountain. Oh, prawn, do you like hot springs? Yeah. How's that? Pretty nice? Pretty nice. I don't really... I think we just make our way... Am I stuck? Am I stuck? You know what? Maybe we don't need to take this way. Hang on. What's my on-land jumping capability? Not good, actually. Not good. So maybe this is maybe prawn is actually not the best thing for making your way up here. Hey! Ah, it's the little yeah. It's the little penguins. I guess we're gonna have to find a way. We're gonna have to find a way that has, some decent-sized exits. So we're already down to 87 power. Maybe that's because maybe that's even because of the speed thrust thing that I did. You don't mind the heat, do you, prawn? I think you're good up to like 70 degrees, something like that. That's the other thing that's wonderful about prawn. Okay. Are you okay with the stairs? Cool. I wonder if I can even jump my way... No. Okay. So our jump is not great. Our jump is not great on land. Let us see what this is gonna do. You just go here, yeah? Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, man, that is not what I expected. I thought it would be a little...
Now back to the terminal.
Now back to the terminal. I thought it would be a little, you know, a little canister, a little tube. I'm just kind of looking at this as a device. Interesting. Now I wonder if this is all gonna, whatever I need to do happens automatically, or if I'm gonna need to actually know what I'm doing here.
Do it. Please work.
She's praying! Oh, no, she's cold. I thought she was like praying for success.
Yes! Satellite is down.
You know what? I really had no idea.
That was most resourceful.
I need to heat up. Alan is impressed with us. Hey, Prawny! Having a little sit. Okay, that's great. Cool. So is that... What? She's calling us?
Alright, Altera. You win this round. Come find me at my greenhouse. I'm about 1 kilometer east of your position up on an iceberg. I have a present for you.
I'll come by if I have time.
Sure. Whatever. If you have time for me in your busy social calendar.
That's such a crappy thing to say. I mean, to be honest, like, Marguerite obviously is being very, you know, cold and dismissive with us as well, in that sort of, you know, performative kind of way. But, like, she said, I'm going to wait for you on an iceberg. And we're like, yeah, maybe whenever, you know. Like, no. She's going to freeze up there. She's not going to wait around for days for us. But, of course, she probably will. She probably will wait around days for us. It's very animated, isn't it? It's like, huh? Because I assume that we've, like, stopped it from receiving or sending, you know, I think, my understanding of what we've done is we've cut off the signal. That it was getting and receiving and sending, you know, to a satellite. So I guess it's now going like, huh? Where'd it go? Huh? And it really looks like it's doing that, which is hilarious. That's amazing. Marguerite really is going to be our partner. Like, we got her on call. We got her on speed dial.
Oh, hey, Parvin. Can I get you to sign off here?
From the
What
mining
is all
thing.
this?
I don't know. Some kind of measuring equipment? Lil said she'd send someone over to set it up later.
Ah, alien science nonsense.
I wouldn't say that. You should ask her to show you some of her findings. Pretty interesting stuff. There might really be someone down there.
You ask me, scientists have too much control over here.
What?
I'm serious. Look around you. This mining facility extracts every mineral your scientists use to make their equipment. Their bases, their scanners, even your little sea trucks.
I wouldn't call them little.
Do you know the name of a
Fred's
single
offended.
person who works down here?
Well, I know you, Parvin.
Ah, tell Lillian she's wasting her time. There's nothing down here but workers, and we already know we don't spark her curiosity.
That's really interesting. What is Parvin's deal? I'm wondering how to think about him. Instinctively, I find myself curious about him. I could easily see him being someone I should be suspicious of, but I actually find myself leaning towards liking him. I don't know. What is Parvin's deal? I mean, Fred is kind of just happy with everyone, apart from Emmanuel, and even then he's pretty nice about it. The mining facility extracts every mineral. Do you know the name of a single person here? It's hard to really even tell what he's complaining about. Like, what's his problem? Okay. Great. So, presumably we have another beacon somewhere where Marguerite is waiting for us? She said... hang on. So, alien distress call origin. I mean, we're kind of good for that one now, but it tells me where that area is, so it's kind of useful. We've got 2 more alien artifacts. Okay, so we don't actually have... I'm about... oh, come find me at my greenhouse. I'm about 1 kilometer east of your position, up on an iceberg. So she is over here, beyond architect artifact PK8. Okay, noted. Is that stars back there? Kind of looks like a city, you know, on some mountains in the background, but obviously it's just stars. Alright, okay. Cool. I'm just kind of curious to have another look at this. Is there anything else to be done here? Test mode active, broadcasting all clear. You know what? I think I might even be misunderstanding about what was happening. I felt like Marguerite was saying, basically, turn the signal off so that I can't be tracked, so that Altira can't track me. Maybe it's just because we've put it into test mode, it's not doing serious scanning. Maybe that's it. Alright, so let's go try out this spy penguin. Hang on. We don't have a profile for Parvin. But he was here. He was here, but maybe this is not where his room is. Oh hey, going through the little sky ray sitting up there. Maybe it's roosting. Okay, I don't really think I can bring you, Prawn, so you wait there. You wait there. I suspect this is a bit too narrow for you. Thankfully it's light in here, I have no idea why. And we have heat source, so that's great. So it was... look at all of these great resources. I'm not going to pick them up now, but it's just... alright. Ha ha ha. Spy... Pengling. So I guess we have to assign you to a slot. And probably you... too. Is this how this works? Hey! Wow, so cute! So cute. How do I use you? Ah, there we go. Pengal! Pengal! Alright. And now... oh!
Agent online.
Agent online. That's so good. Pingling, do you have anything to say about this? Hang on. How do I... it's me! It's mommy! It's mummy! It's mum! Alright, hang on. So that shifts... this is me walking around. This, the other trigger I'm using, only moves a little bit. That moves my arm. Okay, that moves my arm. That's photo. That's grab. It only grabs, it doesn't... okay, so the movement is weird because I can't, like, move... okay, let's try going in here. Yeah, it's a bit hard to sort of figure out how to... I just want to see... I don't know what I want to pick up yet, so I want to, like, see what's here. That trigger does nothing. Okay, so it's just diamonds in here. That's cool. How can... I probably can't look up because I don't really have a neck, do I? Oh, those are my slots down in the bottom right-hand corner. I can hold 4 things. And it looks like there are 4 things here for me to hold, yeah? Exactly. No, there's not. There's 5. Alright. So, companionship level, infiltration value. What on earth do I do with these things? What if I,
Surveillance activated.
Oh, that's how I can get a look around. Hang on, what the hell did that just do? I'm looking at my mum's knees. What? What? What is happening here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we posing? Oh, we're posing! Hang on.
Deploying camera.
We're posing. We're taking a photo of our mom. That's hilarious. How though? There we go. Oh, that's so funny. What on earth are we doing? That's so weird. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Look at our cute little like relationship. Oh, we've got a light on as well. Okay, hang on. Let's go back again.
Ready and waiting.
Ready and waiting. Altera Super Penguin Buddy version 1.2A3R. Pengal, what on earth do I do with this? Self-destruct. God, I'm so terrified I might accidentally press self-destruct. I can't believe. So, unit Pengal, status online, mode explore, distance 3 meters. So, if we move away, yeah, the distance increases. Okay, what about this? Do I? Yeah, we break it. There we go. But our inventory is full, so I cannot pick it up.
Initiating reconnaissance.
Can I take a photo of me? Yeah! That's so good. Okay. Now, as Robin, open storage, and then we can... That's so good! Okay. That's so good! Well, we might as well... Oops. We might as well take you back in one more time. Because there's one more diamond in here. And, you know... Let's complete the job. How do I do the other...
The stakeout begins.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was looking up, just in case somebody might have written like a message up here. Run, you know? Get out of here. They got me. Something like that. Cool. Okay, that's very, very interesting. So obviously we've got to keep, as we go now, we can keep a lookout for these little areas that might have secrets in them. Gosh, she's... That's so funny. And here I am. Okay, we can get the diamond out, but pack up Spy Pangling. Wonderful. Thank you, Spy Pangling. Thank you so much. We'll get this back here and repair tool, mineral detector. Wonderful. Thank you. This thing, still a mystery to me, but I guess we'll figure it out at some point. Oh, hang on, there was a loose... Didn't I broke something open, but then I wasn't able to pick up the gold. Oh, it's here. Okay, might as well get it. Great. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Yeah, there might even be more areas like that, you know, on this island. But that was definitely. I'm really glad that we got to try this one out. That was the perfect test. Okay, prawn. We're all back together again. Okay, let's make our way back down. But you know, it's not as if I have a ship to get to. So maybe we should just head east. No, actually, Fine Robotics Lab is where I'm really headed, isn't it? So let's look at our map again. I can roughly remember where it is, but is that, I mean, this map, yeah, that's north. Okay, so it's oriented with north at the top. So that's actually west. That's in the opposite direction. Okay, and the greenhouse is all the way over that side, I guess. Let's do Fine Robotics Lab. Like the game has been telling us, go to Fine Robotics Lab. What is this one? These are, to be honest, these are probably all things that I picked up in the mining thing, and I was just constantly having to rush for survival and ended up sort of forgetting exactly what I picked up there. Aurora wreckage located, survivors confirmed. Altera has released voice recordings which confirm survivors of the Aurora crash. The transmission came from trade ship Sunbeam, which was passing nearby when it detected their SOS. Hey Altera, we've got one of your birds in the soup over here. Looks like they took static survivors. Static. Okay, not static survivors. Looks like they took survivors. We're moving in for a closer look. While the number of survivors is not yet known, nor the true state of the ship, it is now known that she has landed with her hull largely intact on planet 4546b. I mean, yeah, largely intact is a way of putting it. Smaller than Earth and largely waterbound, it is thought the planet has a breathable atmosphere and hopes have been raised all round. That is so interesting to get this insight into people back home thinking about us. The Sunbeam is registered to a 5-seater cargo vessel, insufficient to evacuate the crew or cargo of the Aurora, but perhaps enough to assess the situation and reassure shareholders at home that their investment is secure. There is at least There is at least a 1-month delay on transmissions from that region of space. In the meantime, Altera is working on every possible solution, including an innovative idea to transmit the blueprints for a purpose-built rocket which could be constructed using materials salvaged from the Aurora and the planet itself. They did, and it was. If the crew could begin their long journey home now, the rescue teams could meet them halfway, saving months off their return. Altera share prices rose to their quarterly high on the news. That's interesting. And I saw this in a rush, so I haven't looked at this either. Alien statue. This is such an interesting one. Is this what their phrasing was pre-civilized bodies? Is this what their pre-civilized bodies look like? This statue of unknown origin, assembled with precision out of a block of pure copper ore, appears to represent a creature of some sort and resembles the centaurs of ancient Greek mythology. Does it? I guess. Oh yeah, okay. Several theories have been posited. The statue could serve as a cultural marker denoting the presence or authority of a particular race or subgroup of an intelligent alien race. Possible religious artifact depicting a deity or otherwise noteworthy figure. Artistic expression, an invented form representing imaginative thought. Interesting. I don't want to read all of these, and I am sitting here noting that I've got to eat and drink, but I definitely want to read about Snowstalker. The Snowstalker is a bear-like evolutionary offshoot of the aquatic stalker native to the warmer aquatic biomes of 4546b. Huh. This is an offshoot of a stalker? I'm just sitting here with my mouth agape. The stalkers have turned into the cutest thing ever. Behavior. Snow stalkers are typically apex predators in their biomes. They operate in packs and are primarily land-based creatures, but will enter the water to hunt and defend territory. Notable physical attributes: thick hollow fur that secretes a thin layer of oil helps keep the snow stalker warm in the Arctic climate. That's actually making me think, is that possibly what the alternative function of the mustache wax was? Is it possibly to keep warm? Modified dorsal fin aid in aquatic hunting. The cyan bioluminescence on the tongue and tail help the pack stay together during winter storms. Symbiote, a small fast predator which nests inside the hull of the Titan holefish and defends them at all costs. So this is what like bit me in like the first episode when I first saw the Titan holefish. Symbiotes feed mostly on overconfident predators which attack the Titan holefish, expending huge energy reserves to move quickly and strike their targets. The symbiote is dependent on receiving additional warmth and oxygen from the Titan holefish. Symbiotes lay their eggs inside the gills of the Titan holefish. The waste left behind is absorbed by the Titan, constituting all the nutrients it needs to survive. Catch or neutralize to approach the Titan holefish. So that's why there was a really interesting animation when we caught it, because it's actually part of how you do something with the Titan holefish. Alright, this might be the last one before I have a drink, but I really want to know what is the deal here with this hive mind. The hive mind are never alone and grow in massive clusters. They are physically connected by a root system which sends out chemical signals in the presence of large predators. This signal activates a chemical reaction within its green porous membrane, resulting in a visible change of color in its bioluminescence. So when it changes color, it's seeing me as a predator. This action has two effects. The uniform change in color grants the hive mind the appearance of one large interconnected organism. This is a form of camouflage called disruptive coloration, which is confusing to predators. Smaller sea creatures confuse the change in color for sunlight and are drawn towards the cluster. Wow. Extremely interesting. Extremely interesting. Okay, let's go back through here. Can I get prawn through here? Perfect. This is actually great. Oh, did I fall too far out of from getting out of the prawn?
Vital signs stabilizing.
We can just eat all of this. Great. Free water. Yum 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 yum. Okay. And after eating about 100 of these, we're just about hydrated. Yeah, basically 2 entire, shrubs worth of nuts is how we fill up. Is how we get rid of quench our thirst, let's say. Okay. But on this note, I'm going to have to leave this episode here. So in the next episode, we are going to head over to the Phi Robotics Lab. So we're gonna like hear some more about Sam, I guess. I'm very interested about what we're gonna find here. I'm crossing my fingers it might be spiral plant. Obviously, please don't tell me anything. But I'm just letting you know I'm really keen to find this spiral plant, whatever it is, because it's gonna be amazing the things I can do with these clippings when we find them. But who knows what else we'll find at the Phi Robotics Lab. And yeah, maybe we'll also be able to head on over to see our new good friend and ally, Marguerite. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.